everybody so you can sit back comfortable.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode, people, of the Locked In Podcast. Your boy K-Star.
Your boy, how you
Good,
doing?
man. Good. Been a whole week.
Yes, sir. What's good?
Been a whole week, man. It's good.
Hey,
Same mode, man. Same mode.
I'm ready for this. Let's go. Here we go.
We got an interview today, 450. Another one of them ones. Another one of them ones, man. Let's go. Let's go. Shit, what's been good with you, though?
Just listen, man.
Another day, man. Blessed to be here.
Always
Blessed to be here, man.
man.
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Been working. That's it. Just been working hard.
You like the new job? Shit, good.
I like the new job.
Easy breathe.
I like the new job.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Let's go.
456 in the building, y'all.
Let's go.
Yo, yo.
You.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
Good evening, sir.
Now, I gotta do your introduction, Brick bro.
I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
I can't hear y'all. Let me see.
Can't hear us at all? You can't hear us at
I'm
all?
not sure. My little microphone. Let me see.
Hello?
Cause we
Yo,
can hear
yo.
you.
Yo.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear y'all. What's that about? Do y'all got y'all mic joint on?
Yeah, our mic's on.
Mic'd up.
Our mic's on. We good. Our mic's on, bro.
I can't hear y'all. Let me see. Is there something else I need to do? Let me go to settings.
This is the first time right
Yeah.
here.
About to be 1-1.
Hold on. We gonna get it right.
Take your time.
It gotta be on your
I
end, bro.
don't know what else to do. Try to go out and come back in, or
It gotta be
it
on your
opened
end.
it up in my Chrome. I don't know if that's
It
that make any
might
kind of
be that.
difference.
It might be that. You can't turn your volume up?
I can't hear y'all at all. Let me come out and go back in or something like that. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll come right back.
Yeah, he coming right back, people.
Mr. Folks, yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give his introduction. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
How do you think?
We got one of the most versatile lyricism guys to ever pick up a mic, yo. Like, from making dope music, battle rapping. He was part of the Buddha family. What else? He a legendary, like those legendary guys, the Buddha fans. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Mike Lord and all that. You know what I'm saying? Originally from New York, but made a name for himself in Newport News. Still going hard. He has a new show called Welcome to the Chop House.
Talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, the one and only 450, man. 450 is in the building.
Go.
Yo.
Yo.
Let's go. You can
I
hear
hear
us?
y'all loud. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. We got it right.
Hey, thank you, sir. I just gave you an introduction, man. I just gave you an introduction. You want to hear it again?
I mean, nah, man. It's all love. It's all love, man.
For those that didn't hear, we got one of the most versatile lyricism guys to ever pick up a mic. From making dope music to battle rapping.
Let's go.
Part of the Buddha family. Rest in peace to Mike Lord. To them guys, man. Rest in peace. Originally from New York. Made a name for himself in Newport News and still going hard. He got a new show. Welcome to the Top House. The one and only 456, man.
Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Love.
Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us, man.
Nah, it's a blessing. Thank y'all for having me, man. For real. I really, really respect that, man.
Yes, sir, man. How you been?
Been cooling, man. I've been great. I'm definitely feeling good, feeling better than like the past years. I'm definitely in a mode, ready to get back to doing some of the stuff people know me for, but then also adding into it. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, being that you're from New York originally, what made you come to VA?
Oh man, to be real with you, just being a young knucklehead, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to a point where, it was kind of like the boys in the hood story in the movies where my moms couldn't handle me and sent me to my pops. And it was of course I didn't like it at the beginning, but just like that, it was like the best thing that could have happened. You know what I mean? Pops got me right and tight, you know what I'm saying? And but that was really, I didn't have no other family down here because he kind of was in the same position. Like, that's how he ended up in Virginia. Basically, New York was, he was doing what he was doing and needed a change of, change of scenery, change his environment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got down here about the end of '97, going into '98.
Okay. Yeah, dang, that's a long time.
How old were you then?
Say what now?
How old were you then when you moved down?
I was like 17. You know what I'm saying? I was 17 when I came down and whatnot. So, again, it was going into like my senior year in high school, which that was a part of why I kind of didn't want to come at the time, because I was like, yo, I want to kind of graduate with the people that I grew up with. But, the way my mom was looking at it at the time, she was like, shit, the way you moving and grooving. I'm sorry, can we cuss here?
Yeah.
Okay. But nah, she was just pretty much like, the way you moving and grooving, you ain't gonna graduate. So we got to try something else,
Yeah. The best movie ever made, man.
Yeah.
So what made you get into the rapping when you came to? Well, or was you rapping already in New York?
Yeah, I've been rapping all my life, man. Like,
Okay.
I've been rapping and trying to put it together since 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, whatever. And then it got to a point where I went to when I got to a point in going into junior high, where I actually got into like the School of Performing Arts up in New York, and so I was exposed to a lot of people.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you're from New York, New York?
No, upstate New York. I'm from Rochester. Yeah, upstate, man. Upstate New York, Rochester. They getting a lot of energy right now, man. A lot of people, a lot of things coming out dope from that area.
Yeah. That's out.
I mean to cut you.
No, you good, bro? But yeah, so basically, once I got into that, like I said, I've been rapping since I was a kid, or I could remember. But once I got into that space with the School of the Arts people and then the people that were really like trying to pursue whatever they was trying to pursue, some people trying to act, some people trying to dance, some people, of course, there was a lot of MCs there, just a lot of creative people. I stayed there just through my junior high years because, again, I was ready to kind of go and get wild. It was. If I look back at it, I should have stayed in there because they actually had a high school too. But I kind of was like, nah, man, I need to go get with the regular folk. With niggas have a football team, but I learned a lot. But that's when I really, really tightened up as an MC and wanted to kind of really do this thing.
Word, that's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. Being that you've been doing it for a minute, you was part of the Buddha family.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Buddha family, man. Rest in peace.
Sure.
Did they have an impact on your career? Like this being signed to them?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Say, I'm sorry, what was that? What'd you say?
I said, did they help your career by being with them?
Absolutely, man. Like, I think more so than looking at it like, yo, they helped their career, they helped. That's my actual, like, we became family, like real family. Like my son, my son's mom, like everybody was connected, like in a real family aspect. So more so than just helping my career, they helped me grow as a, I was a young pup. Like I said, I got here 17, 18. And then by the time I got with them, I may have been 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? So we grew over the course of a couple of decades, man.
That was
what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So like I was able to grow up as a young man and become a man under these, great people, having access to I had access to things that, sometimes young artists don't have access to. I
Yeah.
had access to the different type of studios that some artists wouldn't get access to if it wasn't for, DJ Law and Big B and Mike Lord and those dudes. And
Right.
they was able to put me in positions. They put me on stages in front of people,
Okay.
around. I was around like Fabulous and around the Missies and around all of that type of stuff early. So
That's
that's what I'm saying. Just being exposed to that level of quality and dope, you know what I'm saying? And that was the type of thing. So it definitely impacted me, just as far as how serious or the expectation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
So, who were one of the MCs that inspired you to like when you started rapping? Who inspired you to get like this? Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. You know what I mean? You from upstate New York.
Yeah. For me, it was like, for me, it was kind of one of them things. Through the years, I think it changed, but the first super dope MC where I really was like, yo, I want to be like that. I want to rap like that was probably Redman. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Redman was like my first favorite MC. Like up until then, it's like whatever came across my eardrum is what I fool with, right?
Right?
But Redman was when I was like, oh shit, nah, I want to do that. Like his lyrical ability to me was so crazy, and that was one of the first MCs. You start memorizing the lyrics and the tape. You know what I mean, and all that. And then as I grew, you know what I mean, Redman still was my favorite for a while, and then of course, the Biggies, the Beanie Siegels. You know what I'm saying? If I had to like kind of pinpoint certain key MCs, I would say Biggie, Beanie, Redman,
Come
of
on.
course, Pac,
Come on.
Nas, all of the guys, you know what I'm saying? All of the guys.
That's out to him.
Shout out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, being one of the best song makers, man, how you transition to battle rap? Cause you got a couple battles, man.
I do. It's kind of weird because now, to be real with
Shout
you,
out
if you look at it, it was kind of like the other way around. And that's what I'm saying is like when you coming up, how we came up, battling was like first. Even getting with Buddha Fam, Mike Lord and all them, even with Buddha Fam and all these other people, they would test me like, yo, I'm the young pup. So they taking me around spots. Like I said, I'm getting, like you said, on one side, I'm getting the exposure, being around, like I said, Fabulous or Faith Evans or different people, and whenever those people would interact with the radio, but on another side, Mike Lord and them, they taking me to the barbershops downtown or this place or that place and different ciphers. So they getting me right too at the same time. So battling was like key, and then I became more, and even now you still grow. I feel like as an artist, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you still grow. So becoming more of a structured type of artist than just, somebody is gonna rap on the beats and be, just trying to spit. You know what I mean? So I think I'm still becoming a good song maker. I don't feel like I'm even at my best song making status. Yeah, I can rap with the best of them, but not to be funny, that's how you learn too, because it'd be like, yeah, I get on a record with so and so and I'm rapping my heart out, and they rapping too, but they putting all the little stuff together the right way. And now when I'm listening back to the song, I'm like, oh nah, he smoked it. Not just because they rap better, but because they knew how to make the song really what it needed to be.
Facts.
So
yeah. Do you ever see yourself battling again? I would say like if the money right. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be wanting to. It's a couple things with battle rap though, specifically though. If you look at it, it's like I love it. I love the sport. I love to get in there and sharpen up, and go toe to toe with cats and all that. That's dope. But the thing about it is, it's two sides of why I don't fool with it or I don't try to lock in on it. really more so it's like, yo, you know, I'm cooking up all this material that usually is only I can only use it for you.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like,
So
I ain't even think of it like that.
I'm spending all this time, you know, away from whatever else I'm supposed to be doing, working on music, songs, putting out material for the people. I'm working on all these songs, just writing for you, just writing for my man John. You know what I'm saying? And then can't really put it on a beat or sell it or do anything. So that's the one part of it.
Yeah.
Which it ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to do. You just gotta focus, right? But then the other part that I feel like is negative for me is even now I knew coming up here like battle rap is one of them things that I've done and I've done pretty okay. I'm pretty good at it. But
Yeah,
once you do that, it's like if you known for knocking niggas out in the street, right? That's what you known for.
yeah.
And then you come back around the way and you got a cookbook. A dope ass cookbook, right?
I think that's a fact.
Cass is like, yeah, this cookbook is cool, my G, but when next time you gonna knock niggas out? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So as much as I like battle rap, I don't try to, because once you kind of get into that zone, sometimes people don't want to respect you as a complete artist.
Yeah.
So even though you and certain other people may know me for that, at this point you got to look at most people that like now. There's people that's gonna see me for the very first time, very first whatever, just coming up here, right? I don't want that to be the first thing they go to and just lock me in as that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So with that being said, you got music, got new music, got an album,
Yeah, well, one thing is, I mean, you know, my main project, my first project that I had put out originally is on Bandcamp for the people that really want to support. Tap into my Bandcamp, you know, 456.bandcamp.com, and that's Graffiti Teardrops. That's the same thing what this is. It's like my firstborn, right?
Yep.
And graffiti Teardrops is on but it's on all platforms now at this point.
Okay.
And then I have Deja Voodoo, because I'm also a part of PGE, Point Guard Entertainment. And so I got Graffiti Teardrops, I got Deja Voodoo on platforms, and then I just dropped the single 92 Problems produced by my man Tone Burgundy. And shout out to Tone Burgundy, and I just did 92 Problems, and I'm working on things like that. But yeah, so that's the music side of it. But of course, like you were saying earlier, I'm just doing the Welcome to the Chop House, you know, to the Chop House where we just gonna be, you know, talking that talk.
Yep.
You know.
Yep, that's out.
Yeah, so with that, basically that's just more so now, you know, when we was coming up back in the day, you just listened to a cat music and that was kind of it.
Yeah,
you didn't really know nothing about them. You didn't know what they look. There's times we was listening to, you know, the Joe Buttons and the Lloyd Banks. We didn't even know what they looked like.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what they looked like. We just knew them from the mixtapes. We knew them from whatever. But now we in a different era where people kind of want to tap into more your person. They want to know who you are before they just dig all into your music.
Yeah, let's go. That's a fact.
Yeah, so that's what the Chop House is for. It's on my YouTube, 4506 SIXX 456. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like, you know, not just talk about myself, but other things of how I view hip hop. Because a lot of my friends and people that know me, they know I have like a real unique opinion about a lot of things doing this hip hop, being that I was exposed to so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at shit. You know, so we just gonna be I'm gonna just chop up. It's not really a podcast, it's more like a blog, you know what I'm saying? I'll just get my you know, chopping it up. And then I'm still a part of some other podcasts. Shout out my man, Fats Classic. He got me into Word to Mommy podcast. So I'm starting getting into the TikTok space and all of that as well. So
TikTok where is that? Don't worry.
Yeah, you know, I'm a dinosaur with it, man. So I'm still getting used to some of those new things like that. But
I'm an old head, man.
Me too. I'm trying to get into all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I got kids. I got kids to help me with that, like how to. No, they all on it. You know what I'm saying? So my kids be on it, so I can.
Because you want to reach beyond just, the regular, your cousins and your homeboys, so that TikTok space has kind of opened up the world to like people that have no idea who I was before. And so again, I'm over there, 456, same way you spelling it here. And what it is I'm gonna definitely have I'm a part of my man's podcast. I got the Chop House that's gonna be on my YouTube, as well as I'm gonna be on live. I'm trying to be a little bit of everywhere, to be honest. And
let's go.
and we're gonna vibe and have a party, but bring people in the. I want to be kind of looked at as somebody that as a kind of like with RZA, right?
Yeah.
RZA was a dope MC, but you also kind of respect RZA's ear for music.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm trying to go for, man.
And he's been moving. How you feel about the current state of hip hop today, man? Since you mentioned RZA.
Yeah, we turning up, man.
How you feel about the current state of hip hop nowadays, man? Like, you think it's better now than back in the day, like in the 90s?
Nah, I don't think that. I don't think newer is always better because again, this is kind of what one of the things that we chop up on the Chop House. Tap in what I'm trying to say.
Man.
What I'm saying is I don't think newer is always better, right? You get a new phone now, and then you be like, this shit don't do what my old phone used to do. But I paid more money. So in hip hop, what I'm saying is, yeah, we can look at all of the new tools and resources to get your music. That's what I'm saying. Like I can get my music from here to like South Africa today. So that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
But the way we consume music ain't the same. So there's no appreciation. I feel like that's what I'm saying. No matter rap or otherwise, it's like we listen to a project by 4-5 days. We like, yo, what else you got? What else you got, my G? What else? What else?
Yeah.
Back then, you sit with a project for a little minute before the artist come back around the way with another project or something.
Yep.
Something that you think is very, very fire right now is cool, but the shelf life, you only listening to it for like X amount of time. So you don't really fully, to me, appreciate all that. That artist, he done took sometimes weeks, months to put this thing together for you to listen to it for 2-3 days and be on to the next.
Yeah. True.
So I don't feel like that's what I'm saying.
I've been saying
that's what I'm saying. I don't think the current state of hip hop or music, period. Like again, I wanna really make sure that I kind of can like cross into not just the hip hop space but a music space because we artists, right?
Yeah.
And but I feel like, the way we consume so much music because we have access now, we pay $10 and we got a subscription to thousands of albums, thousands and millions of catalogs. So you just running through the music. You just running through the music.
Yep, you just running through it. It's just like our podcast. Yeah, our podcast. We got people in Oklahoma and all that streaming it. They could be looking. They could be watching it now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's the same. Yes, I feel what you're saying, folks.
So that's what I'm saying. So that part is cool. That like some of the access and things that we have access to is cool, but if you're just talking about the craft and the actual hip hop and the music, like I said, I just don't feel like it's better. Back then when you didn't know what, because like now, like I said, people are into, they want to know what you ate for breakfast. They want to know what you look like. They want to know all of that. Back then, you just cared about, can they sing? Can they rap? Can they do what I needed them to do?
Yeah. That's why I love these type of discussions, man. Cause
like I can remember listening to DMX and I could just, like, that's what I'm playing. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm riding.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Now, on the flip side, I could still understand. I could understand wanting to tap into people's personal because, you don't want to be listening and vibing, and you got a whole catalog that you banging, and you find out, so and so's a goofy, a weirdo, some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was killing kids. Some wild stuff, right?
Right.
You don't want to, you don't want to be like, damn it, I've been rocking it, so I can understand wanting to tap into who am I listening to.
Yeah.
But now it became more of that than the actual music. You know what I'm saying? Now you just want to know, what did Cardi B do today? What did so and so do today? You're not even into her album. You can't tell me no names of her album.
That's so true, man. So true.
Yeah,
you don't know a track on her album, but you know her kid's name.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's how it is too, yo.
So like.
So what are we doing here? What's going on?
Yeah, bring it back,
man. I gotta ask you though, what's going on right now? I gotta ask you, folks, how you feel about it? The T.I. and 50 beef. How you feel about that? You think it's like real beef, or you think it's just like publicity?
Oh nah, like I don't feel like they're like putting that together for them. Like I don't feel like they working together at all at this point.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of that though. There'd be a lot of that, but nah, I just again, as hip hop, man, I feel like I think a lot of people, we all want to just. I would have loved to seen them do the verses. Like I think that's where it started, right?
Yeah,
I would have loved for that.
Yep.
But what people sometimes forget about with 50. He been getting under people's skin since the beginning of his career, right? So even when Jadakiss and them was kind of at him, like he never cared about, oh, you can rap better than me. Even when they was going at him, that was never his thing.
Yeah, I felt like that was the greatest time of hip hop right there.
Yeah,
your boy killed G Unit, man.
Yeah, right.
But never did he care. But that's what I'm saying. You killed G Unit, but we still watching. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, yeah, that you won the rap war, but never did G Unit care. They still doing what they doing right now.
That's a fact.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's nothing really new to me, but I like to see T.I. in his bag. I like T.I. music.
In his bag right now, bro.
Yeah, he definitely in his bag. He don't cut. I don't know why he was fighting it.
Cut it off.
Right.
Let it go, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Right. We tried to just ignore that other time. We just glad he back to business,
Back to business.
Like it's sick, boy.
But yeah, but I like any versions of hip hop, and I like again, like we was talking about battles, man. That's why I like, I like all of that type of energy, man. Anything that's gonna make you wanna go in the studio and really cook up at a high level.
Let's go. That's how the folks feel.
I try to get in that space too, man. So, as MCs, we always want to stay motivated and sometimes that's what it be. It'd be like, oh, where are you talking crazy? Let me go ahead.
So saying that, was you mad at J. Cole when he didn't say nothing?
Man, listen, that was one of my first episodes I just did when I was on the Chop Houses. We talked about now that I believe Saha the Prince just came out dissing J. Cole, because the problem is I don't really know a time in hip hop before that where a MC, a so-called like a potential great MC, I don't know the time before that where a potential great MC backed out of you name even the Drake who make records for the women, LL, whoever, right?
Yeah.
You call their name. If you talk crazy, we lace up them shoes and we get to it. Like, I don't know a time in hip hop that we've ever had that. That just shows you where we at as people, as a hip hop culture. But what I'm saying is he had his reasons. That's the bro. I get it. But we just talking about, if you want to say him, he spent the last couple of years talking about, if anybody want it. Then it just so happened one of his mans be like, oh, well, I'm good. Let's go outside. Let's go run that fade. And you backed out, and now you even made it where people just are gonna look at you different,
Yeah.
Because you took away the battle. Like you just asked me, am I mad? Yeah, as a hip hop fan, like, we wanted to see.
I wanted to. I wanted to. Yeah.
But I wanted to see that too.
And what I'm saying is the same way we wanted to see it. As an MC, I would have felt like you would have wanted to. That was the perfect time for you to really back up everything else that you've been saying leading up to that point.
Right.
You know?
I agree with that. I can see that.
But you did not. That's what I'm trying to say. You denied us, and you denied yourself. That
you
moment,
know, some Gandhi type stuff, some Gandhi stuff. You know what I mean?
You want to be Gandhi? Hip hop ain't a place for Gandhi, though. You feel me?
It ain't, yo.
That's not what hip hop is. I mean, it hasn't been. And I mean, we can respect him as a man and say, hey, as a man, he decided, yo, look, I don't want to engage with my brother like that. You know, this shit can get messy. You know, that's my bro. As a man, we can respect that. But as hip hop fans, it's like, bro, man, we ain't talking about, you know, I could see if you was battling a dude that you known for that may show up at your house and get, you know, I could see if it was that, you know, you'd be like, I don't want to.
The Future and Drake had it. Yeah.
Drake done been in what? Drake is arguably, I be joking, people. I be saying Drake is like the best female rapper of this generation, right? But I be talking crazy, right? But what I'm saying is,
he dropping hits. No. He like I feel you on what you're saying. He know how to draw me, and then they draw us in.
Yeah,
you know?
But Drake got about what 2-3 battles under his belt.
Kendrick,
Pusha T.
Yep.
He shot at Joe Budden. He had some issues with. Yeah, Common, him and Common.
Oh damn! Common?
Yeah, Drake done. Yeah, that was the, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Drake done had a few of them.
Yo, I got you putting me on the phone with that.
Then he beat for Chris Brown too, right?
Oh yeah, Chris Brown.
Yeah. That was like some real. Yeah, that was real smoke. But I'm just saying, even on the music tip.
Yeah, that was real smoke right there.
Shout out to T Breeze. Yeah. About that life.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Drake is one of the more late, you know, he's more focused on making music for the ladies, and even he understands in hip hop. If you talking crazy, what you got? Meek Mill, Pusha T. He had 2 big battles with that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Drake working on the top 10 of battles. Yo, that's about to be a segment. We about to add that in the show, man.
Some of my favorite MCs don't have that many battles on their jacket. You know what I mean?
Man, that is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Drake held his own.
Yeah. He's still making music. Still making music.
Now he may have took some hits because, like, now after the Kendrick battle, like the way Kendrick did him was so crazy, it makes it difficult. Yeah, that was some monumental shit, but that ain't the battle again that we wanted, because guess what? The battle with Kendrick and Cole, it would have been more about the music and not about, again, the gossip.
Right.
Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
It would have just been about the bars, and we could have been sitting up here debating, well, I like this record, I like that record, I like this record. You know what I'm saying? We could have been able to do that, but you took that away from the fans, and you took that away from yourself, in my opinion, of course.
But I know.
Who do you think the better lyricist between them?
Ooh, good question.
I guess you gotta really, I'm with you. I guess you gotta like.
I said you had to think on.
You heard my question?
Yeah, I heard the question.
Okay.
I guess you got to make a decision on what we call lyricism. You know, on lyricists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I'm looking at it like lyricism is putting it together in a way that everybody's gonna get it, then I may edge Cole. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at it like that, but see, I'm a rapper, so I'm a lyricist. So sometimes what I'm thinking is dope. I know an average head may not catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking at degree, like degree of difficulty, Kendrick can't. Kendrick he's more of a scientist with it than Cole. Cole can tell a
That's
man.
something to think
Like if
about.
I just wanted you to tell a story, like yo, walk me from A to B,
Oh,
like
that's
yo.
Kendrick.
Oh, yeah, that's Kendrick. Yeah.
But no, but this is the thing. If I wanted you to tell a story that everyone could just follow, like right away, Cole, he does it in a very plain. You know, I walked in the store. I spoke to my man. He said hello. Da, 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 da. Like he's gonna do it in that way.
Okay.
Kendrick is gonna
Okay.
put more little pieces into the story where you be like, oh shit, that was a crazy story. You may not even realize we was listening to a story for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that.
Damn,
I think of that Mona Lisa with him and Wayne. Kendrick on Mona Lisa. That shit. Is that the shit that you do on your ring? Like, that's crazy, bro. I feel you on that though. You right.
Kendrick is gonna have more layers, and when
Yeah.
you just talk about the science of this shit, bro, that's really what I want to kind of get into. Is what I'm saying is I try to chop it up on the science of this shit too.
Yeah.
But I can respect what Cole does as highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Intelligent. But what Kendrick does, I think, is a little more for me. So I think as a lyricist, there's going to be more people that can follow J. Cole, but whereas a rapper can follow Kendrick.
Kendrick. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. I feel it. Yeah. That's locked in. Yeah.
It's like a chef, right? It's like a chef that makes food for the people. He's a good chef. But then there's a chef who make food for other chefs that's gonna that can catch all of the little herbs and spices and shit that you don't put in there. Now that other chef can listen to that shit, he go, oh yeah, I could tell what you did right there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Broke it down like that. Yeah. So with your bars, man, like I done heard you spit some of the illest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? This is growing up. You know what I'm saying? With you, my brothers, and all that.
Yeah, shout out your brother, man. I got to get him to pick up my phone call, man. I got to tap in with him, man.
Hey yo, shit, I just talked to him right before we did the interview. Probably like 30 minutes. But we did the interview. I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Chopped it up. He might be watching now. I told him to tune in. So.
Okay, bet. That's my dude.
But being one of the top pens, man, how you break the bars down? Like do you how can I put it? Like when you write your bars, it's like layers. Like do you count? Like
nah, I don't count the bars no more. I mean, I should, but I don't. I don't count bars like I used to. Excuse me. What I try to do now, to be real with you, what I try to do is I'm gonna keep it real. Like sometimes I either try to make myself like not laugh, but I'm trying to challenge myself. So it's like,
okay,
the way I may have wrote a rhyme yesterday, I may have tried to come with like, see how many ways I can freak one or two words and the way I can manipulate it. And then, but depending on, I guess, the beat, the situation, the way I may go and approach it today may be totally not based on, the syllables and the words. Now, depending on the beat, I may just be trying to make you feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So different ways, different days for me, as far as like, some days I'm trying to make it so layered where you can be like, yo, you realize, yo, there was a lot of shit going on up in here. And then there's days where I'm trying to make it kind of more like I said, like a J. Cole, where it's just more plain. It's not, but you still gonna feel it though.
Damn right. Damn right.
Oh.
You know,
And your
like
style,
if I was, I
so
ain't trying to be funny. Like I try to give you an example. Like there's days where I'm rapping with my other rapper homies and we doing little shit. I did a joint and I think I said
come on.
I just closed my eyes and hit a home run. I'm from where they snatch you out the whip, then pistol whip you with your own gun.
Damn.
I was just a young king. They put me in the throne young. Now it's more than whack when the attack of the clones come. You know, that was just more lyricism, right? But then I'll have rhymes where they're not that. I'll have rhymes where it's more like my big bro is dead and gone. My nephew head is gone. I can see the cocaine and the pain done let him wrong. You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
Like so those are two different things that just happened.
Yeah, it is, yo. It is. Come on.
It's crazy how
So I
y'all
try
do.
to be
One of the best pens, man. I'm telling you. One of the best pens.
I appreciate it, man. I've been working at it, man. Shout out to everyone that helped me get through it, man.
No, yeah, shout out everybody, man. Yeah, you definitely one of the OGs, man. And you got it like you got one of the most unique styles in rap and hip hop, period, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. I mean, like I said, I'm just really a product of good teachers, to be real, and I don't want to, take no light away from myself, but I do take it like super duper serious. Sometimes maybe too serious. Like some of the people around me, hey, yo, he, like you said, I really, really take my pen serious. So that's why if I'm around anyone, you, your brother, people that we know, like they know I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I expect a certain level out of myself, but then if I'm around you, I'm also want to help push everyone to be, the best versions of themselves as well.
All right.
What are we doing for? You know what I mean?
Yep. Fact, man.
So now the spring is finally breaking. What you riding around listening to besides you?
I don't listen to me as much as people would think, maybe, but to be honest, man, I be listening to like a lot of R&B, man. That's why I said I want to kind of expand. I listen to like the new Jill Scott just dropped.
Okay.
My cousin, my cousin, she put me on to a young artist. This shorty, what's her name? Sasha Keeble.
I think I heard of her too.
Yeah. I just got put on maybe like this past week. No, she's dope.
Okay.
Of course, some of the other, I like my old school R&B. I like my old school R&B, but I'll listen to, a little bit of whatever, man. Some alternative rock, some jazz, some, it can go from Duke Ellington to MOP with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right.
Like I can really try to, for the most part, I can go into a lot of different music pockets that help my pen, but I'm always listening to Stevie Wonder. I'm always listening to Donny Hathaway. I'm always listening to Mike, and Prince and all of those guys. I'm always listening to those guys. And then, you mix in some of the new people too. So
Yeah.
Okay. Being sorry, long night. New people. Who are your new people? Like who is new though? Like am I saying like little baby? Them is that type new young boy?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's a lot of them out here.
no, I'm gonna tell you, I really like G Herbo. I know he ain't even new. Like G Herbo ain't even new at this point. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm old. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I like G Herbo. People be surprised at something because of the way I rap and the people I listen to don't necessarily rap the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of my homies would be like, "How you listen to so and so?" Because I also learned we got different music for different times. You got music for, when we at the cookout and we chilling and we vibing and we, I'm not throwing on Nas at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? But I love Nas. Now when I'm by myself and I'm chilling and I'm about to just sit here You know, I may be working on something, and I may throw some knives on in the background, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit and listen to, like you said, I'm the saying, little baby, or some of those guys when I'm in my vibe by myself. But if I'm in a mode where we about to just have folks over and we gonna, sometimes things are more hook driven. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
If I'm looking to work on my pen, I'll put a bunch of Black Thought on that week. Shit like that.
Black Thought.
Damn, you took it back.
Yeah, if I listen to Black Thought for like a week straight or something like that, and my man Jay Electronica and some of those guys, when I listen to those guys, then by the time I hit the pen, I'm right.
Oh, it's a rap. It's a rap.
Now, if I'm working on making hooks and songs, now I may be listening to a different type of artist.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So and so I may listen to like, oh shit, he make me want to make my hook stronger. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
Like,
I do that too, yo. Yeah. When it comes to music, if I hear something, I'm like, oh damn, I can. Yeah, that do help. It do help.
I seen the thing on Method Man. He was like, I got that bag of 40. I got my. But he was like, I got that shit all the notes.
Yeah,
I was like, how the fuck?
Yeah, like even the greatest rappers, even the greatest rappers get stuff from other people. I'm telling you, like this ideas.
Yeah, we all should be inspiring each other to do something. And as I said, like even around the way, there's MCs who I'll be like, yo, I rap better than someone, so it don't matter because it's like I can still learn. Right. I got homeboys where it's like, yo, your hook game is crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to just them bars and them verses, then I'll go to certain homeboys, your brother, my man Mark Menace and my man Eon and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So those are things like that. Yeah, y'all definitely want to maybe chop with Mark Menace, man. He's one of the ones.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. That's crazy you say that, folks. It's coming.
He's one of them ones, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of dope people that are like dope in these areas. And I pull from all of that, man. So that's what I think the reason that people like me the way they like me is because I'm able to kind of, like you said, not take from them like biting, but understand that they can teach me, yo, this is how you finesse this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we try to get all the dopest spitters or whatever on the show, man. Cause
legendary folks here,
nothing but talent. I'm gonna find something. You know what I'm saying? Being that you got a kid too, man. You got 2 kids, right? 2 boys.
Yeah. Yep, 2 boys. Yep.
If they decide, I know you got an older son. I don't know if he do music or not.
Yeah, he do music. He definitely do music.
Okay. How the support system going for him? Like
he's dope, man. He, like you said, there's a younger crowd, so they do a different type of hip hop. It's still hip hop. Yeah, shout out to him, man. I don't even know if he's always changing his rap name, so I don't want to mislead nobody as far as what. He's still in that age where he's kind of figuring it out and how he want to present. But he's dope. No, he's definitely dope. He loves it. He loves it. My youngest son, he loves music. My youngest son is 12. He loves music. Yeah.
I mean, when he was a baby, man. Damn.
Yeah, man. We up there, man. Don't tell my age, bro. We up there. But yeah, man. My sons, they love the music, man. And again, that kind of go back to what we were saying. It's like as I get older, I've learned to appreciate certain things just because I see how it moves them.
Word,
man. Go, man. Let's go.
Your son, he got any music out right now that we can
Yeah, again, I don't want to misquote it, but
okay.
Yeah, I'd have to because I had to look it up online. I know he got stuff online, but I had to look up the names because I know it was Nero Finesse, and then it was just Nero, and I don't remember which one that the project is titled under. So
let's go.
Shout out to him. That's my oldest. I love him.
Yeah,
future generation, man.
Yeah, they're taking over, man.
Taking over.
My kids too. My kids about to take over.
Loving it, man.
I was telling the people, man, we're gonna like this podcast. We can just hand it off to them within like 15 years, 10, 15 years. Probably not even that.
Ain't gonna be that.
Probably not even that.
Oh yeah.
Just let them take over this. You know what I'm saying? But
change.
yeah.
That's what it's about, creating something that you could pass on and have some sort of, like longevity with and some equity with, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. So, I'm definitely trying to just, remain true to my own principles, man, on things and do something that I can look back at, because I don't know how you, as an MC, sometimes I'll look back at, I was working with so-and-so and I did records that was like, that ain't me. That was cheesy. Like, I don't know, a lot of us have stuff to look back. So I got to a point now where we like, yo, I'm not doing nothing that I can't look back and go, yo, I could stand on that.
That's great. Yeah.
So how do you stay grounded though? I guess I'm gonna take it your family keeps you grounded, but like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I wanna say like if you had to go back to a dark moment, what keeps you, you know what I mean? Like
I got too many.
Yeah.
Not too many dark moments.
Let's go, man.
The majority of the people that have helped me put me here are not living.
That's big, man.
The majority of people who help get me to this point are not here now. So that's what keep me on my 1-2 from that, for respecting this thing. You know what I'm saying? For respecting this thing. There's a lot of people who ain't here that really, really believed in what I do. There's a lot of people who really, like, I can look at my phone now and, and see them people that encouraged me and motivated me. So that's what keep me right.
Word.
Let's go. That's big up.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace again. Shit,
Yeah.
Cole, we got 10 minutes left with you, man. Any shout outs? Anything you want to promote? Tell the people.
Your world. We just world.
Shout out Power. Power comment. Shout out to Power. Know what I mean?
What up, Power? Power up. What up, Power? That's my G, man. Shout out to just all of Virginia hip hop, man. Just all of the different people trying to put it together. Of course, shout out y'all, man, for even having me up here for this opportunity to talk my talk.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. Take up the time, man.
Thank you,
and,
man.
Again, tell everybody to check out 450SIXX on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and I'm just starting that Chop House. So y'all can send me little topics and things, and we'll address them and whatnot. But yeah, man. So Graffiti Teardrops is on all platforms. Deja Voodoo is on all platforms, and the newest one, 92 Problems. 92 Problems. That's my record. Definitely get into that because we turning up the energy again, and that's kind of the one right now that speaks to how I'm feeling.
Let's go. Jerry 450.
Jerry 450, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. That concludes another show. Make sure y'all follow Locked In Podcast. This interview is live on YouTube, and y'all will be able to check out this episode of 450. Make sure y'all tune in. Keep locking in with us. And we appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Thank y'all.
Legendary 450, man. Appreciate you, man.
That's a boomerang. Y'all be blessed, man. Thank y'all.
You too, man. Fire show.
We kill it.
We still here.
Yeah. We still
online.
Hello, people. Anyway,
that was the 4. That was the interview 450. Make sure y'all tune into that. We got so much shit coming. Like I said on the live. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
This guy.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go, man. We're going to the 7-5, but you don't want to hit that one, nigga.
No, man. No, 450, man. Crazy episode. That was a great episode.
Fire episode. Make sure y'all tune in. It will be on YouTube, So
stay locked in.
Stay locked in with us. That concludes another show, like I said.
Man.
Man.
Oh man. To those who that saw this earlier on,
He tripping, yo. They ain't see that shit. They ain't see it. Appreciate y'all, yo. We out.
fuck this podcast.